I hung 3 shirts on my backyard line to dry, just like my grandma did. 5 minutes later, my phone blew up, not from a friend, but from the HOA. And what they threatened, it wasn't just a fine, it was something wild. And it all started because my neighbor couldn't stand the sight of clean laundry. It started as a simple habit, hanging laundry outside to save on electric bills and give my clothes that fresh, sun-dried smell. Nothing fancy, just a discreet line between 2 trees, hidden from the street. But my neighbor, Linda, had been giving me side-eye for weeks. Then came the passive-aggressive notes slipped under my door. Some of us care about property values. I laughed it off until the official HOA violation email landed in my inbox. Subject line, unapproved exterior line drying, immediate action required. My stomach dropped. People still air dry clothes in 2026. Why was this even an issue? I hadn't broken any laws, just someone's idea of perfect. And suddenly, my clean socks had become a neighborhood scandal. The violation wasn't just a slap on the wrist, it was a full-blown assault. The letter stated I owed a $75 fine plus $25 every single day until I took down the line. But the real kicker, if I didn't comply within 30 days, they'd place a lien on my home over laundry. They claimed my clothesline violated aesthetic uniformity and could devalue surrounding properties by up to 4%. 4% over 3 cotton t-shirts flapping in the breeze. I requested a hearing, hoping for reason. Instead, I walked into the HOA meeting room and froze. Sitting at the head of the table was Robert, Linda's husband and the board president. He wouldn't meet my eyes as he read aloud. This constitutes visual blight. Visual blight. My heart pounded like I'd committed a felony. I just wanted to dry my laundry, not start a war. But in their eyes, those damp socks were an act of rebellion, and they were ready to punish me for it. I wasn't backing down, not over something this ridiculous. That night, I dug into state laws and found it. My state is one of 17 that explicitly prohibits HOAs from banning clotheslines for energy conservation. Then I reread our community covenants buried on page 23. Temporary drying racks permitted if not visible from the street. Mine wasn't. Armed with proof, I sent a certified letter citing both the law and our own rules, copying the city's housing compliance office. But I didn't stop there. I posted a calm, factual note on Nextdoor. Did you know it's illegal in state for HOAs to ban clotheslines? Within hours, messages poured in, neighbors sharing their own horror stories, some even offering to testify. For the first time, I didn't feel alone. I felt powerful, and the HOA, they suddenly had a much bigger problem than my laundry. 48 hours later, an email arrived. The fine was reversed, the violation rescinded. No apology, just cold corporate wording. But it didn't matter. I'd won. Linda avoided me for weeks, but one morning she gave a quiet wave over the fence. No eye contact, just a flicker of shame. I kept drying my clothes outside, now with a sleek, retractable line that vanished when not in use. It wasn't about the laundry anymore. It was about refusing to let fear dictate how I lived in my own home. Sometimes the smallest acts, like hanging a shirt in the sun, become quiet rebellions. And winning, it doesn't just save you money, it gives you back your peace. If your HOA has ever punished you for something totally reasonable, like laundry, a garden, or a kid's bike, drop your story in the comments. Let's expose these absurd rules together. And if you fought back and won, share your tip. It might help someone else stand their ground. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because next week I reveal how I got my HOA to pay me $1,200 for trimming their own tree.